It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 15th of September. So the Scraptember prompt is sketch, which works out great because this is when we do stretch the sketch. So stretch the sketch is any sketch that's 12 by 12, you make a different size. So I think Katie and Jess have played along with Stretch the Sketch before, and I think that's why it falls. So they actually created a sketch for us. So you can see it up there in the left upper hand corner. And so I am going to make it a 8 by 8. So I decided to add a couple of smaller pages into our Alaska album. And this is going to be one of them. So the Sketch Sunday crew is also playing along. So I will have several links down in the description box. I will have the playlist for Scraptember. I will try to find the playlist for Stretch the Sketch, and then of course for Scraptember. So you can see in the sketch, there's definitely some mixed media in the background. And so I pulled out 4 shimmers. I did throw one, if you noticed in the beginning, not on purpose. But okay, so the first color that I did was Gilded Jade, and then I did Key Lime, and then Evergreen, and now I am finishing it off with some Peacock Plume. And I am just doing the packaging technique, and I've actually been liking doing the packaging technique with packaging in it. So it's not just the plastic where it's kind of flimsy. So I feel like I have a little bit better control. So I've been using one of the packages from my Color Rush Studio Kit. So that's what you saw there if you were curious. And in the sketch, there are 2 photos, and one is smaller than the other. So I also have 2 photos. These are of us when we were in Alaska, and this was Barbara Falls. This was the first fall we went to. So because I am only working in an 8 by 8, I am going to cover up most of this beautiful shimmers mixed media. So I'm just kind of flipping the photos around to see where I'm actually going to like it. And I'm going to go with this. So I think I cover up one of the colors. But you still get to see 3 of the colors, which is kind of funny because if you look at the sketch, there really is only 3 colors of mixed media, but that's okay. It's got the splatters. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job shrinking it down, but still keeping my photos kind of big. So I am going to layer them on top of each other. One is my son and my husband, one is my daughter and I. And I have this perspective from Bramble Fox. It says, take the photo, which I thought was just kind of funny. This was kind of at the beginning of our trip, so there wasn't, what would you call it? Like photo fatigue. So we were still happy to take the photos. And actually, I don't think we really got too much photo fatigue because we were constantly seeing new things. And my family's pretty used to my need for taking pictures. So I am going to go ahead and map my photos on a thin white border of white cardstock. And I just have a pile of scraps of black and white cardstock underneath my trimmer. And that's what I try to go to first, because those are kind of the colors that I map my photos in, and then they're right there. So I'm going to put those down, and then because I'm not working with a collection or anything, I am working with my How to Kill a Kit with Style, but I really just wasn't feeling any of those pieces. So I had some Pink Fresh Studio collections on my desk, and it's just random bits and pieces that you'll see here. I'm going to make 2 clusters, and then the photo or the title is going to be another cluster. So I'm going to start with 2 clusters down on the bottom. And I kind of went through these Pink Fresh things. Some like that was a basket of fruit. And I'm super excited to get it used because I like the blue aspect of it, but you don't need to see about the fruit. So I thought that was good. And then I have a couple of vases that I don't actually like the vase part, but I like the greenery on top of it. So I'm totally just going to tear the greenery off of it and use it. So I have that frame down there in the bottom. I also found a camera in my like little leftover thing on top of my desk. It was fussy cut from Maggie Holmes paper. I figured we needed a camera on layout that said take the photo. That circle piece says the world needs you. The world needs what you are. And then over to the side, I have a tag and a couple of labels for journaling and a leafy bit. And then up by the title, I have like a gold floral, which pulls in the fact that there is just gold elements in both of the other clusters. So the frame, even there's a circle on the circle piece to the left, and then the tag and the labels to the right all have gold striping in them. So I feel like I needed some gold up at the top as well. I could have added some splatters of gold color shine, but that flower fit in up there perfectly. And then I actually had a 3 little sticky cork hearts. I have no idea where they came from. They were just sitting in my little leftover bin up there at the top. And I'm going to put one of those in all 3 of the clusters to kind of finish it off, give it an actual natural element. And then I also added a tiny word phrase on top of the photo that says then and now. I was thinking of adding one of these brads to the tag, and then I decide not to. So I am done, but then I realize that there's this cute pair of glasses, and I'm going to cover up the tag hole with that. So there they are. Tag hole is covered. You don't even know. So I will have all those links that I discussed earlier in the description box below. And that's going to do it for me today. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.